I'm Paul Virgillito, and I founded United. I founded United to allow athletes to be multi-sport athletes and free of the constraints of the other clubs. United's different from other clubs in that we have volunteers running everything. We keep the costs down by having volunteers. We don't travel to tournaments. We can typically find the competition around the Omaha metro area. Our cost for the year to include tournaments, indoor and everything is about $650, as opposed to the other clubs, which quadruple that probably, if not more. The other thing that sets us apart, in my opinion, would be community. When you have kids playing United, you go to a CYSL game and suddenly you know 5 people on the other team. And they'll go through the line and we'll have the United kids giving each other hugs as they go through the line, and they're playing for St. Robert's and Mary Our Queen, or St. Pius and St. Pat's. What I've seen though with our kids is they are extremely respectful. The camaraderie that they have, I think, surpasses a lot of what I've seen. You know, the need, I think that the need is more a low-cost alternative, because all these other clubs are paying people, and they've made it their livelihood to coach. So they make you pay, and we are fully volunteered. As far as the coaches that I'm looking for quality coaches. But what I found, an interesting thing, is the people that get paid are less invested, where the coaches that we have right now have kids on teams and they're more invested, and so they put more of their heart and soul into it. So I look for speed, I look for athletic ability, I look for tactical awareness. I would say the biggest one so far, so my original team, I had always pushed them, and my team manager put them in a premier tournament. And so it was Rumble on the River, and it was in Council Bluffs, and we ended up winning it. So we beat 2 premier teams to win it. And it just, I was blown away. Because I don't want this to ever become something it's not. I want it to always be a low cost alternative, but I also want it to have the highest level of competition. So I'm looking to put out state champions. I think in the next 3 years we'll probably end up with a state championship team, and I would venture to say with some of the kids coming up, you're going to see a lot of United kids playing varsity pretty quickly. I keep getting a lot of people saying that. Other clubs keep saying it. You know, your kid needs a higher level of competition, meaning they want to, go travel. You know, and obviously we're putting out good enough players where they keep saying this, and they want our players to go play for their club. So obviously we're doing something right as far as training. If our players are good enough to play on top level teams elsewhere, then that tells me that we have excellent players and excellent coaches. Again, if anyone thinks we don't have the competition, we're not at the right level, they can come play us and see how they do. So I would say that the proudest moments for me are like playing indoor, and so one of our first time we went against the top Gretna team and beat them. And I think the parents of the other team were dumbfounded. Then we go and play a top OFC team and we beat them. I would say winning that tournament was one, but some of them aren't even the wins, it's the losses. But you put a scare into a team that's supposed to be the greatest team ever, and they walk off the field knowing that you are their equal. That my proudest moments are on the field when that's all you do. You can only play. That's it. You can talk before, you can talk after, it doesn't matter. But your play on the field is what does the talking. We do have 3 trophies. So we have a trophy for most outstanding player, most valuable player. We have one for the most outstanding team, and then we have a most improved player. And these are 3-foot trophies. These are big trophies. So we give them to them for the year, and then we get them back and we engrave them and do it again for the next year. So it'll be kind of cool to see kids as it goes on. We keep doing that. So. Parents, don't buy into the mantra from these clubs that they are the end-all be-all. It boils down to, a lot of these guys will claim that they made a kid great. They didn't get them anything. The kids worked hard and got it themselves. You are the vessel to help them